Welcome to Travel Tracker Routing. If you're watching this video, you've most likely been given view-only access to your district's Travel Tracker Routing site. In this video, we will go over how to access that site and then how to navigate it. I'm going to start from my email here. Now, once your administrator adds you to the Travel Tracker Routing website for your district, you're going to receive an email that looks like this. It'll say, "Thank you for registering." And this address right here will be your district's URL to Travel Tracker Routing. It will also give you the credentials for your first time logging in. So your email is going to be whatever your district email is, and it'll also give you this temporary password. Once you log in using this temporary password, the system will ask you to set a more secure permanent password. Once you've set that password, you can access Travel Tracker Routing using that password at any time. We're going to switch over to the actual Travel Tracker Routing website. Now, when you click that URL for the first time, you will be taken to a page that looks a lot like this one. I want to stress that you do not need to be worried about this new parent create account button. Your account has already been created by your administrator. So all you need to do is log in using your email. So in this case, our email is viewonlyuser1@gmail.com. And then we're going to type in our password. For you, this would be that temporary password that we just saw in the email, and you can just copy and paste that. And this is the page that it will take you to your first time logging in. And this area is where you will reset that password. So in this case, you would type in or paste in that temporary password in that email, and then you would set your new password. Now you'll see that I have this box popping up beneath where I'm typing in my new password. In order to save a new password, it must meet all of these standards. So you'll need an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, and then one of these symbols in this list. It'll also indicate how strong this password is. Now, once you've set that password and you've met all of these requirements, they'll all get checked off, and then you can just update password. Once you get this account password updated, you can access Travel Tracker Routing anytime with that new password that you created. Now, let's go take a look at some of the things that you'll be able to see in your Travel Tracker Routing system. Most likely for your district, your view is limited by school. So when you log in and you go to the Students tab, you will most likely only see students for a particular school. So in this case, this view-only user account has access to all of the schools in our demo database. If I were to limit this user's view to just CMR Elementary School, I would only see CMR Elementary School students when I log in. So it is likely that you will not see all of the students for your district, but just ones that attend your school. If you wanted to take a closer look at any of these student profiles, all you would do is hover over these three dots and click this pencil icon. Now, this says Edit Student, but you have view-only access, so you won't be able to change any of the student information. You'll just be able to view it. So if we look here, we can see the basics of student information. We can see any student addresses, and most importantly, you can view student bus schedules. You can also generate a student sheet from this page as well, which gives a breakdown of that student's information and bus schedules in a document form. Now let's go back to list. With view-only user access, you can also generate reports in this Reports tab. So we've got a student summary, a school bus dismissal report, a student contact list, student QR codes, and a student sheet, which is the one that we just generated from the student profile a second ago. The other key tab that you'll be using would probably be the Routes tab. Now on this tab as well, your view is going to be limited. So again, if I am a view-only user that is limited to just see routes that go to CMR Elementary School, I would only see bus 6, 7, and 8 on this tab. I wouldn't see the rest of the routes. So again, your view for your district is going to be limited to just the school that you are assigned to. If you wanted to take a closer look at any of these routes, you can click on this little bar and it'll give you a breakdown of the stops. But if you wanted to see more detail again, you can hover over these three dots and click on this pencil icon. And again, it does say edit route, but you have view only access, so you're just going to be able to see this route in a little more detail. So you can see the stops here. If you click on this pickup/drop-off column, you're going to be able to see any students that are assigned to that stop, and you can even go into their profile from that page as well. Now again, just like on the Students tab, as a view-only user, you can also generate reports. Most of the time we have districts using this export route option. So if I just wanted to generate a report for bus 6, I would just make sure I have bus 6 selected here, and then I can generate that report. And again, we do have multiple options. This is just your general route sheet, but we also have, a different style of route sheet. You can print off just driver notes, student summaries, route summaries, a bus manifest, a roll call sheet, a daily report, and a seating chart. Now the seating chart is not set until someone with editing access to Travel Tracker routing has created that seating chart, so currently yours will probably be empty. These are just a few key points of the view-only user access and some of the key items that you'll be using when you look at Travel Tracker routing.